Hi, my name is Kelly Madrid. Today's date's June 2nd, 2019, and this is week 4 video, the lymphatic system. So I'll be talking about the lymphatic organs. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the thymus. The thymus is found between the sternum and the aorta, above the aorta. So basically the sternum and above the heart. So it'll be right here. Basically the thymus helps mature T lymphocytes into T cells, and the T cells fight off any bacteria, viruses, or any fungi or funguses found in the body. And then from the thymus, I'm gonna go into your cervical lymph nodes, and they're found right here in the neck. Then you have your axillary lymph nodes, and those are found right underneath the armpit. So both these lymph nodes, what lymph nodes basically do is help filter out the lymph from the lymphatic system. So it helps filter out any pathogens found in the fluid in the lymphatic system. Then you have your tonsils, which the tonsils are found right back of your throat. You have one on each side, basically before the pharynx. So it's one on this side right here, and then one on this side right here. Basically the tonsils protect the body, basically helps filter out any oral pathogens traveling through the mouth. Then from there you have your spleen, which is found on the left upper quadrant, so right here. And the spleen, what it does, it filters out the blood. Then you have the Peyer's patches, and the Peyer's patches are found throughout the small intestines, so it's throughout the abdomen. And the Peyer's patches basically filter out any pathogens found in the digestive system or the digestive walls. So it cleans it out, filter it out as well. Then you have your appendix, which is found on your right lower quadrant of the abdomen. So it'll be this area right here. When I was reading, it doesn't really say what the appendix does. It says it's unclear, but there's some studies that scientists have done, and they believe that it's a storage of good bacteria from the digestive wall. So basically it stores the good bacteria when the digestive wall is being attacked by a pathogen, but once that pathogen is out of the body, the appendix releases that good bacteria back into the digestive wall. Okay, so I'm going to go over with how the lymphatic system goes through the body, basically the circulation of the lymphatic system. So you have, from the blood circulation, when you're pumping blood, it goes through your arteries, into the arterioles, into the capillaries, into the venules, into the veins. So where those capillaries are, some of that fluid is drained from the capillaries into the interstitial space in the tissue. So about 3 liters of that fluid goes into that space. Then you have your lymphatic capillaries that pick up that fluid. Once that fluid enters into the lymphatic capillaries, it is known as the lymph. Lymph travels through the lymphatic capillaries into larger lymph vessels, which you have many of those, which are superficial and deep. Okay, they travel where they travel, and then they meet together to form the lymphatic trunk. Okay, so that lymph goes through those superficial deep into the lymphatic trunk, and it drains into 2 ducts. You have your right lymphatic duct, your right lymphatic duct that receives that fluid from the right upper portion of the body, and then drains into the right subclavian vein. Then you have your left thoracic duct that gets rest of the interstitial, the lymph fluid from the rest of the body, and drains into the left subclavian vein. And then that travels into the heart, and it repeats this whole process again. So that's how it goes basically back into the blood system. And then through that lymphatic system, so how it's going into these capillaries, vessels, and these trunks, you still have lymph nodes through that system that help filter out that lymph. So basically fights off any pathogens and basically gets rid of those pathogens, so it doesn't affect that system when it goes back into the heart. So I explained what the lymphatic system is, the lymphatic organs, and basically how the system goes through the body. Thank you.